what's up, guys? It's Steph, and today we're going to be talking about some books that I want to read / have read, and why I picked them up or want to read them. You know, just a fun little thing to talk about some books this year that I've been really excited for. So let's get into it. And the first one is one that I do not have, but has been going around because it came out in October or September, one of those 2 months, and that is The Dreadful Tale of Prospero by Alexander Brackett. Yeah. And this one I heard about on Jessie the Reader's channel, and I thought, yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. But I didn't really want to read it as much as I do until I heard the constant Target promo, and the little book trailer they play for it is just, it makes me really want to read it. Because you have the voice of this demon that's inside of Prospero, because the premise of the book is that Prospero gets possessed by this demon, and this demon's inside of him, because his family made this deal with the demon and they didn't live up to it, so now it's haunting Prospero. Something along those lines. And you get, the trailer is really cool. If I can find it on YouTube, I'll leave a link in the icon and description down below. But it's following Prospero as he, travels through this hallway and everything, and you hear the demon's voice, and then it's and then it cuts to, okay, we get it, Furball, and you, it's Prospero looking in the mirror, and you see this, the fox that's on the cover of the book inside the mirror. It's really cool looking. It's really cool. Explaining it probably doesn't sound that cool, but it is, I promise you. It's really cool. And it really makes me want to read the book, okay? It's awesome. I sound really nasally. I'm sorry. I might be a bit sick still, because I've been sick for a week, and it's not fun. Nope. Next up are books I actually do have, so yay. And the first one is one that I picked up. I actually got these two around the same time, but this one I actually read, so let's say it. Trapped in Silver by Emily Soden, which I found through Benjamin of Tomes' YouTube channel, which I think he changed it to Benjamin Alderson. But, you know, I'll leave a link to it, because there's a couple books that he recommended that I picked up. So, yeah, Trapped in Silver, this is one from his publishing company, Of Tomes. I read it. I want the sequel so bad. Lost in Darkness. Okay, you see how this cover is blue and everything. Lost in Darkness is green, and it has a sword on the front, and it's so freaking pretty, and this left off on such a cliffhanger. I was emotional because I finished this at 2 in the morning. It was a really good book. It starts off kind of slow, I'll admit. I was kind of at the beginning, but then it'll really start getting into it, and I was so into it. It got so good, and the story is just so compelling and so interesting. And it's wow. And there's demons in this book, but they're not your typical demons. They are this world's own demons. And to figure out more about that, you have to check out this book by Emily Soden, because it is really good, and the sequel is coming out sometime next year, I believe. So, yes, Trapped in Silver, Lost in Darkness. I can't wait to pre-order Lost in Darkness. I'm so excited. Next up is another one that was recommended to me by Benjamin of Tomes in one of his older videos. I know he recommended it again recently, but I got this from a really older video, and I picked it up at the beginning of the year, and that is Rain by Virginia Bergen. And this one, the American version is called H2O, I believe, but I got UK version. I didn't even know there was different names and versions until after I got this one. I was looking through Amazon. I was like, what the hell is this? And, you know, but this one is really interesting premise. This rain, one drop of it can kill you. The rain can kill you, and it takes place in the UK where it's always raining. So it's a really interesting premise, and I was really interested in it when I heard about it. So I decided to pick it up. I haven't read it yet, but I really want to. And there's a sequel, and I want to read it, but I have to read this first. It's been on my TBR for months now. I really want to read it, but I have so much to read between some art copies that I have that I need to finish in a few days, honestly, and some other books I've been trying to read to get through before the end of the year. Next up is one you all know far too well, and that is Be More Chill by Neva Zaney. And what made me want to read this book? The musical, of course, because finding out that the musical is based on a book, I had to read the book that it was based on, because I love the musical so much. I am trash. I'm working on a very special Be More Chill video to come out hopefully before the end of the year. I don't know how it's going to work. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very different from my other videos. And hopefully it'll be awesome. So, Be More Chill. I love this book a lot. A lot. And finally today, I have Symptoms of Being Human by Jeff Garvin. And this one, I've said it, every video I mention it, I found through, I believe it was Epic Reads video. They just kind of skimmed over it, and I haven't seen anyone else really talk about it. If you want to see me talk about it more, I filmed a whole book talk on it up in the icon or down in the description box below. Really recommend checking this out. This follows the gender fluid character of Riley, and it's just a gender fluid main character, something you don't really see in young adult or any books really. So that's really what made this book stand out to me. It's one of my favorite books of the year, actually. I really think this book deserves more attention than what it's got, because like gender fluid character, like, and it's not in like a fantasy. It's like dealing with like real life things, you know. Although of course it's a book, some things are like, you know. Oh my god, words failed me. Words fail. Words fail. By the way, there's also a brand new Dear Evan Hansen book at Target, and it's beautiful in hardcover, and I want it in my life so bad. Like, it's so beautiful, guys. I just saw it yesterday when I'm filming this Friday, so like I just saw this like before December, and it's so freaking pretty, and I want it so bad. Oh my god. Okay, back to the book. I think this book deserves more attention, like I said. If you want to see my book talk on it, description or the icon, wherever you want to look. And that's all I've got for you guys today. Just a really quick kind of go over of some books that, why I picked them up and why I wanted to read them, why I want to read them. You know, if you saw anything you like, let me know down in the comments. Or if you think you know a book that I might enjoy, leave that down in the comments too, because I'm always looking for new books, even though right now I'm running out of shelf space in my minimal little spot. And I have like 3 more books coming later this month because I pre-ordered a book and I wanted that free shipping, so I got more books. But, you know, it was all for the free shipping, I swear. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. Everything I said before applies. If you know any books, if you see any you like, comment down below, leave a like on this video if you thought it was good, if you see something you like, if you like how I talked about stuff, like. If I said like too much, that's it. I'm gonna stop talking now because you're probably annoyed by my nasally voice by now, because I know I sure am. I'm gonna go back to not talking for like the next 10 years. Great. So I hope you have a lovely day / night, and I'll see you later.